I have no problem being hated, by the way.
I hear
Hate
you.
away.
Well, but you know what? Let's go straight to that then for a second.
Sure.
Because there is an idea, and you could say that
I think
you
it's a
don't
real
care-
weakness to want to be liked. A real weakness. And I do not have that.
President and current Republican nominee Donald Trump set to visit Music City on Saturday. He's going to be speaking at the country's largest Bitcoin conference.
Hello, Bitcoiners. Thank you very much. Hello. It's good to be with you.
And as News 2's Adam Mintzer reports, the crypto industry is buzzing with excitement over what the former president may announce.
On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler. Whoa.
We haven't seen Kamala Harris give a press conference for 16 days now. I think 17 days. She's answered precisely one question.
After the failed attempt on his life, Donald Trump has launched back into campaigning, taking the stage in Michigan.
To give you some context, the crowds we saw today, the line to get inside was hours long. It went through downtown and across the freeway.
To further protect Michigan auto workers, I will end the Biden-Harris electric vehicle mandate on day one. It's going to end on day one.
We're all waiting to hear what the Harris economy is supposed to look like. We don't know yet. I imagine we're going to hear more about that in the coming days, if not maybe at the convention itself.
Interview still being the nominee.
I've talked to my team. I want us to get an interview scheduled before the end of the month.
Thank you.
What do you make about attack on your husband's face?
Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump gave remarks at a Turning Point USA in Florida today.
But I'm thrilled to be back with so many proud, hardworking American patriots who believe in faith and family, God and country. Thank you very much.
Good morning, gentlemen. But, we have not heard in any real specificity exactly what Vice President Harris's economic policies are going to be and how they may differ from President Biden.
All eyes in the political world are on St. Cloud tonight. That's where former President Donald Trump and Senator J.D. Vance will take the stage in a couple of hours. WCCO's chopper flying above the thousands of people waiting outside Herb Brooks National Hockey Center.
I worked under 3 Democrats, 2 Republicans. Everybody talked tough on the border. Only one president actually backed it up. That was Donald J. Trump.
Okay, so let me just say, first of all, can we hear it again for Tim Walz? Isn't he spectacular? People have been asking, well, what do you and Tim Walz have in common? I said, well, a whole lot. We grew up the same way. We grew up in a community of people, he grew up in Nebraska. Me, Oakland, California.
I figured I'd come by and, just get a good look at the plane, because hopefully it's going to be my plane in a few months. But I also thought you guys might get lonely because the vice president doesn't answer questions from reporters.
Why are we talking about inflation? Why are we talking about the fact that groceries are unaffordable thanks to Kamala Harris's policies? This is a scandal. Oh, we could do so much more. Fentanyl is not easy to manufacture, Margaret. And if Harris was applying proper leverage to the Chinese and to the Mexican drug cartels, I respect the American people enough to sit down for him.
I appreciate that.
Kamala Harris has been the nominee for 3 weeks. She hasn't sat down for a real interview.
Believe me, we are asking.
What's on the vice president's schedule today?
For everyone to come where they see each other and say, hey, we're all in this together.
While she's traveling and talking to voters and getting her message out there to the American people, something that she's been doing from the very start of this campaign.
Feels like everybody's coming out of their house after a blizzard and, a Minnesota reference, and you shovel out.
I was asking about today, and I don't think she's got any campaign events on the schedule today, does she?
Well, I'm sure she was off the campaign trail because she was busy plagiarizing another one of President Trump's policies.
We're going to have no tax on seniors, Social Security, and we're going to have no tax on tips. Very simple.
Would it kill you guys to have a press conference? Why hasn't she had a press conference? Do you mind if I cut in? I mean, a campaign rally is not a press conference.
Why hasn't she had a press conference? She's the vice president. She can handle the questions. Why not do it?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You know, belabor this, but one interview before the end of the month. I mean, that's not a lot.
We'll take our time. We have plenty of time. I think you have plenty of time. I hope you like the weather.
Criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.